Hello everyone and welcome to this week's cash stuffing. We are on week 1 of July. Apologies this is coming out late, but then I also thought, well, it's a 5-week week in July, so actually it's probably fine. And also I thought you might want to get over the trauma of what that really long video was. That was my budget close down, because I just realised, like, when I watched it back I bored myself a little bit, so apologies about that. But I just wanted you guys to know, like, where we're up to with everything. But anyway, how is everyone doing? Oh my god, it's actually been really cold today and it's been lovely because I'm just really done with the hot weather. I am a autumnal girl. I don't do well in heat. My partner doesn't do well in heat. That's exactly why we're having our wedding in autumn, and I love the autumn vibes. And you know, I don't mind summer, but when you're working it's a bit of a But anyway, let's get into it, and we have some binder updates. So I'd like to introduce you to this beauty that is now my pink new binder for all my annuals, and also my weekly money, because my blue one was just getting so stuffed. So let's get out the money for this week. I need to double check what I put in here because I had to do some adjustment. Oh god. So if there's 100 placeholder, I will not be using it, she says. I'm not even able to get out. And I've also updated this so it's actually now in the right order as well, because it was mixing me off so much. Let's put that down here. We've got week 1 out, and let's get counting. So in week 1 we have no, we're not doing that one. A £200 placeholder for my partner to go into wedding. I also have 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 120, 130, 140, 150, 160, 170, 180, 190, 200, 210, 220, 230, 240, 250, 260, 265, 270, 275, 80, 85, 90, 95, 300, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. So £335 this week, because we're putting a lot more into wedding this month. I won't go over it, like I said, it was quite a boring video, but that explains where I got that extra refund money from, and that's basically going into wedding now, which is good to top that up. And then £200 placeholder. So let's begin with the annuals, because we've got some stuff to stuff in the first week. So we'll start off with general annual. So general annual, we've done crickets fully funded, Google One is fully funded, ICE is fully funded, Ring doorbell is what I'm working on. And that is, oh, I printed it wrong. After doing all this lovely binder, I then printed it wrong. It's £50. So each of these is £5. So I'm just going to get the orange, and I'm stuffing £30 this week. So that is then fully funded. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Their waft going in, and this one's due in December, so that is all done now, ready for December. And then next we are working on NutriCheck, and that one is £35, so we'll get that one done quite quickly. And then finally we've got water bill. So this is due this month, and I know what the bill is now. I didn't know when I was doing my budget video. So in total, currently we've got 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 120, 140, 120, 130, 145. And then we're stuffing £30 in this month. So let's do 1, 2, 3. So we've actually got about 175 in here. I think it's almost 178 though because of the interest. But I think the actual water bill's coming out to be 180, 7. So we might just need to adjust this for the next couple of months or next couple of weeks when we're doing it. So I'll put this in here now, but next week I will remove it and put a paid placeholder in. And then let's work on birthdays. So general birthdays and events, we had a 50 in for a wedding. That is now been removed because we paid that in. And we've got a fully funded placeholder in, so that's equates to like a general annual birthday, which is £30. But my friend went into labour and had a baby, so we didn't do like a baby shower thing. Instead we did like a hamper of everything she couldn't eat whilst she was pregnant. So we did like beers for her partner, she had like white wine, salami, soft cream cheese, what was the other one we did, like, oh my gosh, what are they called, antihistamines, because she couldn't have them. So I've put that on my credit card because I purchased it with a friend, so I will just transfer that out and put it into the sinking fund credit card pot in due course. Because I've not done it yet, I'm going to keep that in. My sister is fully funded, my mum is fully funded with 50. I might adjust where she sat though. My brother is fully funded, his birthday was in May, but I'm saving up for his 40th, so I only gave him like a card this year. Twin 1 and Twin 2 have been paid. They got their birthday present. Niece 1 is, I think, fully funded. No, we need to stuff her today. So birthdays is getting £10. And then she is fully funded. And let me get my tracker. Niece 1, I don't think I've filled her in, so let's get her up to date. So I've remade this again and actually printed them in the right order. So that's all done. And then niece 2. I said I've done niece 2, but I definitely haven't, so I'll wipe that one off. Yeah, and that is it. And then my dad's in August, my partner's in August, and then my other niece is in August as well. So both nieces are at the beginning of August, my dad's at the end of August, and my partner's at the end of August. So I'm just trying to get ahead with those ones. And that is it for the annuals binder. Then we move on to our general weekly cash stuffing. So let's put this one through. Birthdays is done, and general annual and water is done. So home, I budget £10. And I roll the dice. 5, 3 or 5, so £5 going in. So in total we have 105, so that's going to be 110. And we are in July, week 1. So £110 there, and also with the gift card. So we've decided we are going to put this money towards doing up the guest room. So we've decided what furniture we want. So we want to get a day bed from IKEA and 2 other units from IKEA. I've CAD'd it all up. So I've got the right sizes and stuff, but I think we'll need some paint as well, and also saving some like miscellaneous bits, you know, when you do like a IKEA order, so you're like, well, I might as well get the other bits that we need from IKEA, so we'll get those together. So I'm saving up for all that stuff to do a big order. So we're probably going to pull home maintenance and home together to do that, to be honest with you. And I've got some new trackers I'm making for it, so once I've done these savings challenges, I've got like a set goal tracker. So in home maintenance we have 50, 100, 120, 135. Then with home maintenance, I'll just move my tea. With home maintenance we budget £15. And let me roll the special dice. Oh, the full 15 going in. And with that one I do the light blue. Say that, I think I've like must have wiped those ones off. So that's full 15. So in total we have 50, 100, 120, 130, 140, 150 pounds in home maintenance. So I think the bed's 470, and then the 2 units we want are £170 each. So we've still got quite a way to go with home, but at least if we pull it together, that'll be good. Just making a note of everything, and of course that's exactly when your pen doesn't work. Hello to any new subscribers. I think I've had 2 or 3 in the past week, which is lovely. Home, got the full 15. Holidays, so holidays, we are on a new month. So let's go on to July. Let's do these as 10, and these as 5. And this week we are doing 10. So in holiday we have 250, 315 pounds in holiday. So this will be either for the flights for Tuscany, which we're going to in August, and some of the spending money. So gradually building this one up. So yeah, we need to work out what flights we're doing. So we looked up on ChatGPT, ironically, like what's the best way to get to, oh god, wherever we're going in Tuscany, is it called Cortana? And it was like fly to Florence and then get the train across, which is basically what my partner said anyway. And he's like, I love that you trust it as soon as a ChatGPT says it. And I was like, no, I trusted you. I just genuinely, people say it's quite good to go on it because it'll do like almost the looking up for you. But yeah. So debt. We're leaving this tracker in, you see, so this is updated now for the new updated figure of debt. So I'm just going to cover that up and pretend that's not there for a minute. And then debt this week is going to get 20. And that's in blue. So close. So £20 going into debt this week. So close. Very exciting. Emergency fund. Going to budget £20. So 1 10 and 2 5s. Just put that out of the way. And then roll my die. So I've set up for my emergency fund. So I've got £5 going into emergency fund this week. So this is extra over emergency fund. So I budget as a direct debit monthly, £50 goes into emergency fund anyway. And this is extra over to put into my emergency fund. So £5 going in and then £15 to reallocate. So in total, an extra over emergency fund, we have 50, 100, 50, 200, 50, 75. So £275. And let's colour in blue. There we go. Health, I need to remove some because I purchased some glasses. So let's sort this out first. So in health I have 50, £150. So I'm going to take this 50 out and give myself back 20. She says, shuffling through it. So I went to the opticians and got a new some new glasses. They just used my old frames, which was really good. So yeah, it only cost me £30 in the end, so that's good. So I'm not too far behind on this, but it does mean I need to wipe out these ones. But I am stuffing £10 into health this week anyway, so I'm just going to wipe off 2 of them. back to basics with health. So I want to get this one to 200 and then it just sort of sit there for whenever we need it. It's really dental and opticians that we use it for. But yeah, it's just good to have it in the background. Odds and evens, so I budget £10 for this challenge. Then I'll roll the dice. 4, so it's an even number, so the full £10 going in, and it's going into category 4, which is Mum and Dad. So this one I don't see what's in there, I will just unstuff this at the end of the year. So I know roughly what's in the pot, but I don't know which category, you know, it's going to until the end of the year. That'd be nice to unstuff. I do enjoy a year-long challenge. Then Christmas. So we had the new challenges, didn't we? So let's get all this out. So we've got the tracker, we've got the existing money, and then so we need to pick what's going on for next week. So this week, just so I remind myself, we did yellow, which was 10, and then Rudolph, which was 10. So I'm just going to colour this in properly. And then £20 going into Christmas. And then I'm not looking. Oh, it's yellow again. That's yellow, isn't it? I think, yep. So 10 again. And then should I do another Rudolph? Let's do another Rudolph. She says, I don't know where my queen is. There we go. And that's, so that'll be £15 for next week. Shall I do? You know what? I'm gonna risk it. I'm gonna risk it, guys. I'm gonna do another scratch off. I shouldn't have risked it, guys. I should not have risked it. What is this? I think that's a 10 and a 15. So that's 25. So we've got 25, 30, £40 going into Christmas next week, which is fine. It's doable. It's doable. But let me just make a note of it so I remember next week. So Christmas is going to have to be £40 next week. Brill. So yeah, let's put that in. So we've got £20 going in for this week, and let's mark that off the tracker because we've put that in. This might be a bit confusing because I'm obviously doing the tracker because I want to know where we're up to, but I'm also doing the other trackers, so just love a tracker. And so in total on Christmas we have 520, 40, £560 saved at Christmas so far, which is really good. And then another 40 going in next week, but it's fine, we'll make that work. Okay, electronics. So let's get the tracker out and the monies. So in electronics we have 50, 100, 150, 200, £230. And then this week we are putting in £10. So another £10 going in, so another star coloured off. Shall we do red? I say red, I'm pretty sure this is orange, but that's fine. Stunning. I don't know where my red's gone actually, now I say it, which is a bit worrying because I've got painting the roses red coming up and I think I'm completing it, so I might be painting the roses a little bit orange. I did have the boys around for a sleepover this weekend, so there is every chance this is the whole office has been absolutely rioted. So I was going to do the video with them, and I love the boys, I love them so much, but Bee's just that bit older and she's just a bit more you know, like aware of everything. Oh, and I can take this one out because we're not using this anymore. And yeah, whereas I think the boys, bless them, love them to pieces, but I think they would have been all over the place, so probably a good thing we didn't use them. Right, we also have £20 to reallocate. I am going to put this in holiday because we are obviously now rapidly saving for Tuscany. So let's do £20, 10, £20 going in. Might need to change these denominations, we'll see how we get on. There we go. Then 10k savings challenge. We have a 200 placeholder from my partner, so I'm just going to skip straight to the colour it in, and then we're doing green, which is another 400. So this is from my partner, but it's also a mixture of the money that I've got as a refund as well. So every week we're going to be stuffing 200, which is good. So in total we have 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000 and £400 that we've put towards wedding, which is insane when you see it like that. And then we're also doing the Wonderland Challenge, and then that will get reallocated to here as well. So currently we've got £70 saved from that as well. And speaking of, let's move on to it. So I'm just double checking I've not missed anything because I've got a few 20s spare. So 200. In fact, I'm going to put a bit cheeky and put this 40 in here actually, because we've currently got 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. So let's do 4 more pigs. 2, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. I'm only doing that because it's an A6, I think. These placeholders I use are just a bit big, and 20 is always a bit of a nose. So that is all done for this one. And then last but not least is the Wonderland Savings Challenge. We're so nearly done on this actually. I was looking at the challenges the other day and I was like, we've not got many left. So once this is done, I won't do another one. I'll just do the Christmassy one and then just stuff that 10k one as it was. So let's do I'm late for a very important date and finish that one off. So in I'm late for a very important date, we had 115 when we did it once, and then we now have another 100 in from when we've done it again, so we're up to 215 in total. And then we roll the dice. 4 and 11. So sharp pen, big hand on 4, little hand on 11, and that's 15. So we are done for this one. So we've got 115 saved up in this one. So plus 15. And that one is done. So let me do a little. So we'll reallocate that to the wedding one after we've done the rest of this challenge. That one is done. I'm going to take this out and I'm going to clean these all down and do a bit of a giveaway for these ones. So that'll be quite exciting. And it'll be a really good giveaway because I don't have many subscribers. So the chances of you doing it, getting it obviously will be quite high. So just putting that out there. Right, let's do Queen of Rainbow Hearts. So this one, I have in £210, which is correct. And we roll the dice for this one. 1 and 6. So 1 is the pinky colour and 6 is yellow. So 1 is 5 and 6 is 15, so £20 going in this one. So we now have £230 in this one. So plus 20. We did Rainbow Tea Party, so let's move on to Tweedledee and Tweedledum. So in this one we have 2, 4, 6, 8, so £90 in Tweedledee and Tweedledum. And let's get the twiddly thing. That's the worst one I've ever seen, but it is what it is. Yellow. To the yellow dungarees, say 5. Red dungarees, say 10. So we've got the yellow dungarees, so we're adding 5 to this challenge. So we now have £95 in total. See what I mean about the 20s, you just sort of have to really push them in. So plus 5. And that one. Should we do painting the roses red and get this finished? And I'm so annoyed that the last roses are actually going to be orange, but for the life of me I cannot find the red Sharpie anywhere, so I think the boys had it. I mean, I'm pretty sure that is orange. I mean, the whole field's a massacre, so... Ooh, she's found it. It was upside down, it was me being an idiot. So, 2 of the small roses are 5, so we're going to colour both of those in. And then I'm just going to try and recolour these roses. I know it's futile. And, sorry, when I do this giveaway, I'll give you, obviously, a new envelope, so you don't have, like, you know, Texas Chainsaw Roses Field. But yeah, painting the roses red is also done. So I think this is meant to be something, and I can't remember what it is. I think it's meant to be 100, 120 and 40. So what I'm going to do, so for the sake of the picture, I'm going to grab the 100 out of this one. Move that one out of the way. And do a little shum shum. I've literally already got it all over my fingers. I might do one of these at the end. But yeah, 140 saved in painting the roses red. No, it isn't. It's 150 because I didn't add the extra. There we go. 150. So let's add that £10 in. That's another one finished. Move that out of the way. Finally get rid of this monstrosity. I feel free getting rid of that. Right, down the rabbit hole. So where are we up to? We are here. Let me roll the normal dice. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ooh, £9. Now I'm just throwing pens all over the place. Ooh. So I round up on this, so that'll be £10 going in. I'll do it in 5s. Shall I do it in 5s? No, I'll do 10. So down the rabbit hole, we already have £95. So I'm adding 10, so it'll be £105 in this one, which is really good. we go. Oh my gosh, another one done. Cheshire Cat smile. So we have, oh, she's taken out half of it. Come on, do the proper job. We have 50, 70, 80, £5 in Cheshire Cat smile, and we are doing the last tooth today, which is going to be another 5. There we go. Another one bites the dust. Fabulous. So +5. Just smashing them out today. Take this bad boy out. And you know what? I spy another one that's completed. I have to move this all forward because we're on the last of Eat Me, Drink Me. So what have we got in here at the minute? We have 50, 70, 95. And let's get the little thingy-majiggy. D, which is saving 5. So I'm just tidying up all my dice. And that one is done as well. I think I need a big photo of all of these together actually, so I don't know really why I'm bothering with all of this. That is another one done. Let's take that out as well. So Eat Me, Drink Me got 5. And that one is done. Flamingo Croquet is done. There's not any ones we're missing. So how much have we got left? We have 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So I think let's go back to Queen of Rainbow Hearts. And let's get that rolled again and see what we land on. So 6, which is 15, and 6, which is 15. So 2 yellows, which I think is then 30. So I feel like I wasn't cheating too much there, which is good. You know, you sometimes feel like you're cheating your game, and it's just... So let's put that 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 in Queen of Rainbow Hearts. There we go. Plus 30. So I'm just going to pause the video, top these all up, and then I'll set those out as well, just so you guys don't have to watch it, and then we'll reallocate all this stuff to wedding. Perfect. Guys, it's done, and I can't even present it in a lovely way because there's so many. So yeah, proper chuffed. So in total, we've saved up £1,360 using this rainbow challenge. So really, really chuffed. And all these ones now are going to get reallocated into wedding. So I think the easiest thing to do is I'll move this one out of the way, and I'm just going to take the challenges out and I'll wipe them all down. And then I added in that extra 100, so we don't have that pound placeholder anymore, but that's all good. And then I'm just literally going to gather them up now, so anything placeholdery. So 50, 50, 50, And yeah, let's gather these. So 5, 5, 5, 5, 20, 20. Oh my god, the amount saved. This is why I love using placeholders, because you really see it, like, as in, obviously you can see it in cash, but because I just don't use cash, but I don't know, like I can feel it with this, like I guess you guys can with cash, but yeah, insane. So in total, we've saved from those challenges 100, 250, 300, 2, 4, 6, 8, 400, 10, 20, 30, 5, 45, 55, £455 we're reallocating into wedding. So I'm going to get this out, and there's no point putting it in here yet, so I'm going to put the 400 straight in here, which I think is this, so 100, 200, 300 and 2, 4, 6, 8, 100, so £400 going into here. And we're going to colour in 2 of the hearts because they're 200 each. So it goes yellow and pink. Like, we are literally chucking everything we've got at wedding at the minute. That's why our debt is not getting really touched at all. But you can really tell when you see this, like, we're so close to that £6 mark. So yeah, so they're those two done. And then let's work on this one. So we have 10, 20, 30, 40, 55. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then a little one as well. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and a little 5 as well. So we're nearly there with the next 200 as well. I can't, honestly, I'm just waffling on because I genuinely can't believe it. Doing really well. Perfect, and that is it for this week's cash stuffing. So I'm going to sort out all these challenges and get some new envelopes and whatnot. Yeah, we're really close to finishing Wonderland now. We've literally only got, what have we got left? Down the rabbit hole, and that could go on and on, to be fair, if I get the wrong one. Queen of Rainbow Hearts, I usually do 2 a week, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. But to be honest, this one's not far off, so I think I'll be doubling up these. So you know what, I reckon we could get this pretty much done next week. Well, definitely this month. This month this is getting done. So I will be doing a giveaway. So if you haven't already, please subscribe. Again, I don't know how to run a giveaway, but I think it needs to be like I say it needs to be. I guess it's whatever I want it to be, but it's in, I'll do it like if you've subscribed, then if you comment on something at some point, but I'll let you know the details. I don't really know how to do it, but yeah, so that'll be the whole Wonderland, Rainbow and Wonderland collection, obviously with all the bits and the tokens and everything. But yeah, anyway, I hope you guys have enjoyed that cash stuffing, and I will see you all for week 2. Bye!